as we know, the account groups in financial accounting, they also have a number range, and we have to have a match with what we have in or for the grouping that we will use. So let's have a look for the vendor scenario. What is the number range that is assigned to the SUPL account group, and analyze a bit more the settings for the number range. So, this is in accounts receivable, accounts payable. For vendor accounts, here we have well, the master data section, preparations for creating vendor master data, and we will start the assign number range to the vendor, because we will explore the SUPL. We'll have a look at what is the number range, and then we will start this other transaction just to check the settings for that particular number range. So assign number ranges to vendor account groups. And if you remember, we have from our scenario that the SUPL is the one that it will be used. And again, really interesting, we have a number range. Here it's not with, the ID is not even numbers. There is just letters, just like BP. Okay, so that is the idea of the number range. Let's have a look inside this, like the settings of the BP number range. So let's just go back. And let's run the create and edit and display number ranges for vendor accounts. Well, we just want to display them. We won't modify anything for the time being. But yes, BP, here we have the line, here we have the settings. And again, as you can see, the first and most important thing is it's alphanumeric. So the lower limit starts with A. The last the upper limit is with only the last letter of the alphabet many times here. And again, really interesting is that it has also been set up as external. That is just a requirement. But again, we have a full match between the concept of the grouping and how the lower limit and upper limit should be set up for the grouping and for the account group. So now we know this should work. It's going to work actually, but these are the settings just for this kind of scenario in which we want the vendors with external numbering. So the consequence is we need to enter the ID for the vendor. Is not so much that the system will just assign the next available number. So well, let's have a look at more of this in the coming lessons. Just again, very quickly, if you have any doubt, if you have any problem, or just any comment, 123learnsap@gmail.com. That is just our address, 123 with numbers, 123learnsap@gmail.com.